Hey guys, I just heard something that made so much sense. It just really connected the dots for me. That's why it's important to have conversations with people or to listen to certain things or to follow your heart because it'll lead you to the people who have the codes to unlock things inside of you. Okay? So, anyhow, I just recorded a message regarding chaos, like who's the chaos agent in your life. And so now I just got the extension of that, like why they dwell in chaos, or why they bring it to your door. And a lot of times it has everything to do with your rising, it has everything to do with what you're becoming. You're stepping into your light, you're stepping into, who you were called to be. And you doing that means that you're going to rise above where they are. You're going to rise higher than the plane that they're on. And so then that means you will be over them, and they can't have that, right? So they want to bring you down to their level, right? Because here's the thing, everyone has the capacity, well, maybe not the capacity. Everyone has the choice to become more. Everyone has a choice to be um, aligned with their higher self. Everyone could actively choose consciousness to grow and evolve their soul like they're supposed to, right? But not everyone wants to do that, because that means I would have to leave my chaos behind. And this is my pillow, right? Chaos is my zone. I like it here because I'm leading in it. But if you grow, then that means that they're going to have to grow. So forget all that. Growing, you mean I have to face my shadow? You mean I have to stop stealing? You mean I have to stop smoking these cigarettes? You mean I have to stop gambling? I have to stop cheating? I have to stop using people? I have to stop chasing money? Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. So we're going to have to bring them down. So they come at you and they try to destroy your light. They try to destroy it by gossiping. They spell work by focusing intently on you, projecting towards you, um, which is like evil eyeing. But it's all because they really don't want to give up the chaos. They're comfortable in chaos. Chaos doesn't require them to uh, change. It doesn't require them to be anything more than the person they chose to be when they was 12. I'm sorry, not 12. It seems like it. But anyway, they might have been like 15, 16 to 19. I don't know. But they chose it, and that's where they are. That's where they choose to be. And so they might, they might even go to school, get some certifications, and just so they could stand in a light that they don't own. But they'll get those certifications just so they could be proven in the world's I'm doing this in the world's perspective. I don't even know what world the worldly structure of what light looks like and what um walking with God looks like, or just being abundant looks like. They'll go get all of that stuff. They'll get it, and then they'll put on a mask, and that mask is that degree or that certificate or whatever it is. That's the mask. But inside, they're still broken. Inside, they still haven't dealt with their shadow. Inside, they really, and these people really cannot heal anything, because until you deal with your own shit, until you heal yourself, you can't offer anything to anyone else. It's impossible. You haven't dealt with your emotions. You're just erratic. You're mad all the time. Everybody's supposed to please you. And if they don't, then it's a problem. And you're going to try to destroy them behind their back? Nah, that's not light. And the sad part about it is these people are leading. They have followers. What? How? Because they were never taught to see the light. They were never taught what the light looked like, what it felt like. Because it's not really a look. But I guess I do got a look. I don't know. I'm looking at myself. I feel real light. But it's a feeling. It's knowing more so. It's annoying. And some of us, most of us are stars, and we were born with this. Well, not most of us, but those of us who were. Not knocking anyone else. Everybody has their own calling. And so you just got to know what yours is. You got to get to know who you are. Because once you find out who you are, then you'll stop trying to be like everybody else. Then you can stand in your power. Then you can manifest. Then you can co-create with source. Once you know who you are and you get in your lane and you do what you were called to do. But don't fall victim to the chaos, because the chaos only wants to capture the star and use the star. Use that light, because they don't have that light. They just have a certificate. Okay? So know what the chaos looks like. Know who the chaos is coming through. Stay on your toes. Do the work. And if you need some help, the star is here. Links in the bio.